The dragon stood on the shores of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. The beast I saw resembled a leopard, but had feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power, and his throne, and great authority. The dragon has been symbolic of China for thousands of years. This beast coming out of the sea of people is Daniel's fourth beast, which swallows the whole world, and we see it is a composite of Daniel's other beasts, which are the Russian bear, the English lion and the four-headed leopard with the two sets of wings symbolizing the European Economic Community. The dragon, which is China, joins Daniel's fourth beast, which is the United Nations. The European Economic Community grew into the European Union, which is run by four heads, and they are the European Commission, European Parliament, Council of the European Union, and the European Council. Then the angel said to me, "Why are you astonished? I will explain to you the mystery of the woman, and of the beast she rides, which has the 7 heads and 10 horns." The 7 heads are the permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, and they are the Russian bear, the English lion, the Chinese dragon, and the four-headed European Union beast, represented by France, who is a member of the EU. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet, and was glittering with gold, precious stones and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand, filled with abominable things and the filth of her adulteries. The name written on her forehead was a mystery: Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes, and of the abominations of the earth. The Statue of Liberty's outside is made of copper, and copper polished, looks like gold. When she was new, the torch she holds now looked like a golden cup. The New York City houses the New York Stock Exchange, which trades in all sorts of precious minerals, as well as all types of consumables. This city also birthed the first nuclear bomb, which is the biggest abomination ever created, and this technology, which can destroy the earth, has spread throughout the world. When John saw this vision, he called it a mystery, as this Babylon the Great did not exist in his time. Babylon the Great is the United States. Then the angel said to me, "The waters you saw, where the prostitute sits, are peoples, multitudes, nations and languages." The United States does sit on many waters, as it operates a vast global network of over 800 military bases in at least 80 countries and territories. The woman you saw is the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. The leaders of the world meet at the United Nations building in New York City, the great city where this woman, the Statue of Liberty, is located. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. Mountains are a reference to large kingdoms, which the Russian, English, European Union and China are. Daniel 2:35 tells us that a great mountain will fill the whole earth, which is God's kingdom. Jeremiah 51:24-25 calls Babylon a destroying mountain. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings, who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority as kings, along with the beast. They have one purpose, and will give their power and authority to the beast. The beast and the 10 horns you saw will hate the prostitute. They will bring her to ruin, and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Terrified at her torment, they will stand far off and cry, "Woe, woe to you, great city, you mighty city of Babylon! In 1 hour, your doom has come." Then I heard another voice from heaven say, "Come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive any of her plagues. In her heart she boasts, 'I sit enthroned as queen. I am not a widow. I will never mourn.' Therefore in 1 day, her plagues will overtake her, death, mourning, and famine. She will be consumed by fire." These 10 temporary kings are the 10 temporary member nations of the 5 regional powers on the UN Security Council that are rotated out every 2 years. New York City is doomed for destruction, and God tells his people to get out of there. My best guess is that this destruction will come on Passover 2027 or sooner.